Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce my name is Dede Rayyan. I'm from class 12 Science 6. Here I will give a speech with the theme Does digital culture bring benefit to us? The Honorable Mr. Sulewi as our English teacher and all my friends I love. First, let us praise and thank God for His blessing, mercy, and guidance so that we can all gather in this place. I also express my gratitude for the opportunity given to me to deliver a space regarding black and white about social media in our life. In this increasingly modern era, almost everyone had used the internet, right? People are certainly familiar with the internet. Children to adults use the internet in everyday life. We shouldn't be surprised because at this time the internet can be accessed easily via mobile phones that have been connected by the internet. So that way people can access the internet wherever and whenever, and also when they have a PC or laptop computer at home, they can access the internet. There's also a place that provides internet facilities and it's spread everywhere including in small cities. The place called Warnet. Surfing in cyberspace is certainly an exciting activity for some people. A world where all information can be accessed easily, like a world that has no limits in obtaining all kinds of information. Ladies and gentlemen, when someone accesses the internet, people are more likely to open social media. Of course, everyone knows about social media. Today, many people seem to be unable to escape social media in their daily lives. Not only young people but also adults. Social media itself is a means to communicate between one person and another person. Through social media, people can be express themselves. There are many kinds of social media that exist at this time. Social media such as Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, Line, Instagram, YouTube, LineCut, Quora, and many others. At least, almost everyone has own kind of social media accounts. Some even have account on every social media that is available and popular at the moment. It could be that many people won't believe if you saw that you don't have a social media account at all. The the use of social media in everyday life certainly has got a bad impact on its user. The black and white that I mentioned in the opening of my speech mean the bad and good effect of social media that use our daily use that we use in our daily life. I'll start with the good impact or what good thing we can get from social media. 1. It can be means of communication between each other. Through social media, everyone can exchange news between each other. They can take advantage of the voice or video call feature on the social media that they have. For example, WhatsApp, Line, and others. It can be a means for students to access information about learning. The student often take advantage of social media such as YouTube to access learning. There are already many tutorial videos available that can be used to improve knowledge and ability. This kind of video photo tutorial is not only accessed by students but also by workers want to increase their skill or want to solve a problem regarding what they are doing or are doing. 3. Can find out the latest new information. There are people who use social media to find out and read the latest news the people are talking about. Social media that can be used to read news, namely Twitter, Facebook, and others. To read news or other information, on owner of a social media account certainly must follow the information center. 4. It can be meant to express themselves. Social media can also be meant for people to express themselves. They can share hobbies, knowledge, or anything about themselves. You can all use Instagram, YouTube, and others. 5. It can be a means to find a job or do the work. Through social media, anyway, people can search for and find out information about job vacancies opened by the company. There are also some people who use social media to do their job, such as marketing. People in the field can promote the service offered by companies when they work. As for the bad impact social media in everyday, namely 1. Lack of, lack of communication with people around in everyday life. Other people will ignore the people around them when they already playing or surfing in the cyberspace. Even in a family when gathered, family members over prefer to start at the cell phone screen, so that even within families can be less communication even though they live in the same house. There is negative content too. There is negative content that can be affect the thinking people, especially children, lack of supervision from the parents to filter out things watched by underage children through social media can result in underage children opening content that isn't educational or even pornography content. Mis- misusing, misusing social media to commit the crime. There are also people who have malicious intent use social media to carry out their life intention. Often, the news is heard of someone who communicated fraud through social media, or even news about someone who was killed after meeting with friends from social media. Affected by hoax. What is being talked about people is about hoax made by people to bring down other people or with other intention. People who don't know the fake news sources they hear can spread the false news through their social media account. Therefore, we as users of social media should be wise careful when using social media. I have no speechless to say. For your attention, ladies and gentlemen, I say many thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.